The arrival of the messenger. The arrival of the messenger in October of 2017 marked a moment that would forever alter humanity's perception of the cosmos. Something extraordinary had entered our solar system. It arrived in absolute silence, unseen at first, a ghostly traveler gliding through the infinite darkness, barely perceptible to the vigilant eyes of astronomers. This visitor was unlike anything anyone had ever encountered, so strange, so utterly unanticipated that it forced scientists, astronomers, and dreamers alike to reconsider the very nature of the universe. It appeared without warning, a faint glimmer against the endless black, almost like a whisper of light stretching across the void. Delicate yet insistent, it demanded to be noticed, a subtle proclamation that the cosmos still held secrets beyond comprehension. Its speed was breathtaking, far surpassing anything a planet, asteroid, or known comet could achieve. It raced through the solar system with a grace and precision that seemed almost deliberate, almost purposeful. It moved as if guided by an invisible hand, weaving between planets and stars with a silent, unerring trajectory. No human-made spacecraft had sent it. No celestial chart or cosmic map could explain its sudden presence. It was as though the universe itself had flung a fragment of eternity across our skies, deliberately, purposefully, to make us pause and lift our gaze upward. Telescopes across the globe captured glimpses of it. Each instrument registered only a faint flicker, a single pinprick of light drifting through the darkness. Yet its movement suggested design, intelligence, or something beyond comprehension. At first, astronomers assumed it might be a comet, one of those icy wanderers that drift aimlessly between stars, carrying frozen stories from the edges of creation. But comets leave traces, long, luminous plumes of vaporized ice and dust glowing in sunlight. This traveler had none. No plume, no dust, no faint exhalation of gas or vapor. It moved silently, deliberately, as if fully aware of every observation, every telescope trained upon it. Soon, scientists realized they were witnessing something entirely unprecedented, the first confirmed interstellar object passing through our solar system. Not born here, it had traveled unimaginable distances through regions of space humans may never visit. It was a messenger from the deep, cold, and mysterious void between the stars. They named it Oumuamua, a Hawaiian word meaning, scout from afar, a fitting tribute to a traveler that seemed to carry the cosmos within its silent passage. Its orbit was unlike anything ever seen. Neither circular nor elliptical, it followed a hyperbolic path, signaling a single, unrepeatable journey. It had come from beyond the familiar stars, and once it left, it would never return. Oumuamua tore through the solar system at nearly 315,000 km per hour, curving around the sun to capture a fleeting sliver of energy before shooting back toward the darkness between the stars. Yet even this astonishing trajectory was only the beginning of the enigma. After passing closest to the sun, something extraordinary occurred. It began to accelerate subtly, almost imperceptibly, but undeniably. There were no jets of gas, no clouds of dust, no visible mechanism to account for its motion. Every calculation failed. Every predictive model collapsed under the weight of observation. Something entirely beyond current understanding was at work. Speculation ran rampant. Perhaps it was composed of invisible hydrogen ice sublimating in sunlight without leaving a trace. Perhaps it was a fragment of frozen nitrogen torn from a distant exoplanet billions of years ago. Then came the boldest, most unsettling possibility. What if Oumuamua wasn't natural at all? Could it be an artifact, a probe, a sail, or even a relic left behind by a civilization long extinct? For the first time in modern astronomy, the question shifted from what it was to who might have created it. And in that quiet cosmic moment, humanity was confronted with an age-old question whispered by the universe itself. Are we alone? The cosmic enigma and legacy. As months passed, Oumuamua drifted ever farther from Earth, slipping beyond the reach of every telescope, beyond the grasp of every human eye. It disappeared into the infinite darkness, leaving humanity with only questions and a profound sense of awe. But hope was not lost. In 2021, the James Webb Space Telescope launched into orbit, a golden sentinel built to see the unseen, to pierce through light and time in ways no telescope had before. Suspended nearly 1,000,000 miles from Earth, its mirrors unfolded like delicate petals, capturing photons that had traveled for billions of years, stretching our vision deep into the cosmos. Webb turned its gaze toward Oumuamua, and humanity collectively held its breath. Far beyond Neptune's frozen orbit, the interstellar traveler drifted through darkness, a faint glimmer moving slowly yet inexorably through eternity. Through Webb's instruments, an image began to form. Oumuamua was long, narrow, and slightly twisted, its surface rough and scarred by billions of years of cosmic radiation and collisions with microscopic dust particles. It resembled less a rock and more a relic, a fossil of the galaxy itself, carrying the silent memories of stars long extinguished. Even stranger, light reflected from its surface revealed complex organic molecules, rare chemicals seldom found together in our solar system, hinting at a birthplace far beyond, in regions of space where life's raw ingredients might form in entirely alien ways. Every wavelength told a story: metallic minerals fused with carbon chains, unknown compounds, and a journey spanning billions of silent, empty years. And yet, the greatest mystery persisted: its impossible acceleration. No jets of gas, no dust, no visible propulsion. Only a faint, steady push, as if Oumuamua were surfing the pressure of starlight itself. Some scientists dared to suggest a radical possibility. Perhaps it was a light sail, a thin structure capable of gliding across the cosmos, harnessing photons like a sailboat rides the wind. Was it the accident of nature, or evidence of intelligence far beyond our own? Webb's observations revealed even more: rare metals glinting under distant starlight, crystal and carbon shining like frost, each thin layer telling the history of countless stars it had passed, the storms it endured, and the radiation absorbed. Oumuamua had become more than a traveler. It was a time capsule, preserving the chemical and cosmic history of the universe itself. Perhaps it had been flung from a young star system, shattered by gravity or a nearby supernova. Or perhaps it was more than a survivor. It was a messenger carrying the ingredients of life across the stars. The theory of interstellar panspermia suggests objects like Oumuamua could harbor dormant life, waiting for a world warm enough to awaken them. Could the beginnings of life on Earth trace back to wanderers like this? Inspired by this cosmic enigma, humanity began to dream bigger. Missions were imagined to intercept future interstellar visitors, and probes powered by light were designed to chase these messengers across the void. Oumuamua reminds us that the universe still holds secrets beyond imagination. Perhaps it was no coincidence. Perhaps it was a message, a quiet reminder that we are not alone. Drifting beyond even Webb's reach, it carries our curiosity, our wonder, and our hope. The story of Oumuamua is not just about a mysterious visitor. It is the story of us, of our relentless curiosity, our courage to reach into the unknown, and our willingness to be changed by what